Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping! When it comes to the seas, their vast presence seems almost lifeless until nature proves it otherwise. From tug-of-war with sharks to man-eating squids pulling diver, here are some of the incidents fishermen captured that no one was supposed to see! 9-foot tuna! For a fish that big, they make the catching look like it's kiss easy. A bunch of heavy hitters were out over hundreds of miles away from the coast of Gloucester looking for a massive catch. With several fishing lines stacked around the boat in the water, one of them got hooked to a potential catch, to which they teamed up to make it a successful catch, especially after they saw how big it was. Upon having it reeled in and taken back to shore, it was measured to be a 9-foot tuna, weighing 623 pounds, and was sold for $15 a pound, making a total of $9,345. Octopus barehand hunting. Catching anything barehanded underwater is something only the most brave and seasoned fishermen can pull off. A group of young fishermen off the coast of Coron, Philippines, shared footage of them showing off their skills by catching several octopuses by bare hands. In some instances, they deploy the use of bare minimum equipment where human access is limited, or if some form of danger persists. If the news of this level of human confidence reaches the underwater kraken, it would surely be left furious. Napoleon fish. If one were to compare usual fishing with spearfishing, the latter has proved to be more effective. Fishermen off the coast of Japan were surprised upon hitting a jackpot when they spotted this massive Napoleon fish along just over a dozen meters below the surface. They impaled the fish with a spear to avoid it from escaping before using a net and a crane to pull it out onto their vessel. It was later inspected for bluish goo to be sure before being cleaned and processed. It was estimated to be over 2 meters in length and weighing over 600 pounds. Squid dissection. The biological effect of pigmentation of squids works just like current passing through a light bulb. A fisherman displays how a slightest cut to a squid can instantly result in its change of appearance. This is because squids have color-shifting cells known as chromatophore just below the skin, which upon death ceases to function and leaves a plate white color across its body. The skin color, however, is used as an apartment index for the squid freshness in the markets. Squids use their colorful capabilities to attract females and white to repel males. Giant decaying squid. This rare giant squid was found washed up on a beach in the western Tasmania. Initially, it was thought to be just another squid until it got the attention of scientists, at which point they took custody to start the process of dissecting to take samples while preserving the rest of the carcass out of special interest. The tissue samples were sent to scientists all around the world to further study and learn more about these rarely sighted giant squids. Dozens of shark carcasses. Whether you call it the doing of a fisherman who really hates sharks or the aggressive nature of tides, this sure was a black day for the hammerhead sharks. In late June 2018, more than several dozen rotting carcasses of hammerhead sharks were found in Kiai Lagoon. Local marine biologists, upon investigation, revealed that the cause of these newly born sharks dying were to blame on old fishing nets that upon breaking away got stuck into the gills, expiring them and washing them ashore. Rare blue lobster. When it comes to fishing, some marine animals like this are usually considered to be off limits due to their rarity. A lobsterman in the state of Maine was left speechless when he netted this very rare blue lobster. These lobsters are believed to be so rare that the chances of catching them are like 1 in 2 million. Due to it being rare, most fishermen tend to either release it back into the oceans or are donated an aquarium for a price tag of $2,000 each. Octopus engulfs scuba diver. Had this octopus were any bigger, this could have turned into a dramatic experience. A team that was on an exploration dive at Dillon Rock near Vancouver Island, British Columbia, recorded this sighting in January 2018, showing an octopus that almost engulfed one of the divers. It all started when they noticed the octopus blending itself with the surrounds before it latched onto one of the divers who got close to inspect. Usually an octopus will engulf its prey, as this one did, and inject small prey-like crabs with a paralyzing saliva before dismembering. Loneman captures giant stingray. Catching something that big with little to no help is quite the skill. Jeremy Wade, who is the host of a popular wildlife TV show called River Monsters, gets a huge stingray on his fishing line and battles for hours for the catch. The stingray uses its bulk and river current to escape, making it one of the most challenging experiences of Jeremy, who in the end is able to pull through by using the boat to pull it ashore. It was measured to be 53 inches in diameter and weighed 250 pounds before being released. Pulled under by squids. Unlike the octopus from earlier, these squids weren't curious but were outright attacking. In June 2013, a group of fishermen decided to go out for deep-sea fishing in the Sea of Cortez until one of the divers, Alex Kirsten, was confronted by squids. It all started when one of the squids curiously began nibbling on his fins, until then began to attack him by pulling him deep into the darkness of the ocean. The incredible strength of its tentacles and jet-like propulsion rendered him defenseless. Alex fought for control by punching and kicking, which worked, and he managed to escape, but lacerations from the tent-like grasping hooks on tentacles. Aggressive wolf fish caught. For it to be a deep-sea fish, it surely was desperate enough for a prey to be in shallower depth. Two friends that were out fishing off the coast of San Diego, from where they were able to pull out this huge and aggressive wolffish. With its sighting mostly quite rare, the fishermen decided to catch after seeing it near the surface. By having a krill used as bait, they were able to get the desperate deep-sea fish's attention, and moments later, pulled it out of the water, where it eventually withered and died. Feeding on fishermen's catch. Unlike most predators who would resort to battling and stealing the entire prey, this one rather decided to munch off as much as it could. A crew of Russian fishermen sighted a massive squid that appeared out of the water and began feeding on a large fish that was being hauled out of the sea. They were not able to pull it up, as it was in the grasp of the giant squid, until they prod it with a long pole, deterring it from getting any further comfortable and save their catch. Crocodile in fishing net. Finding a shark or a seal alongside the fish may be quite common, and it's about time that a crocodile was caught in. When locals from Bhaktal, India just thought that they caught some massive fish in their net, their bubble burst upon discovering that it was actually a crocodile that was caught in their fishing net. Crocodile is believed to have been busy in a feeding frenzy and unintentionally was lured in the trap by the excessive amount of fishes. It was then captured and released back into the water. And now let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows? We might even feature it in one of our videos. This picture was taken in January 2023 by fishermen in Nigeria who spotted a massive cargo ship that looked to be carrying away carcasses of what we always have known in myth as Kraken. Many considered it to be a hoax until this clip surfaced showing a pet down who gets swooped into the water by something massive. The recorder in the clip was reported to have captured a massive egg sac of an unknown being, which his dogs jumped into the water to assist before a huge Kraken-like arms appeared, taking his dog away, who was never to be seen again. If you happen to have more information, do share with us down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again,